Gamers, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done some videos. I've actually still do reviews. You can read about them on Steam. Make sure you message me on my wall if you want to add me on Steam. I got plenty of space to add anyone, so go ahead and do that if you want to know more reviews as I play them, because it's quicker than doing a video review. But I'll start pumping out videos again because of requests from friends. They're like, where you been, Ken? Do some videos for us, please. We want to know your opinion about games. Alright, sure, why not? Tell you about some stuff about games. The game I'm playing right now, which I'm looking forward to all the time, was Titanfall. It was super hyped up. You know, I thought it was a good game. It wasn't the best thing since bread, but it is a great game to play. It is an online multiplayer, battle game between ground militia and also the Titans. You play from two sides, IMC, or you play from the militia side. And there's two sides of the story. So there is a campaign mode, but it is not an offline campaign. It is an online campaign with 6 players playing against 6 players with a variety of modes such as hardpoint or attrition from what I've seen so far. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play. There's an intro. You can watch that on your own time or look it up. The intro is pretty well done. It's pretty okay. The thing that hits you first when you enter the game will be the training mode. It'll tell you how to play the game, pilot mode, Titan mode, etc. How to do the parkour, how to double jump, all that easy stuff. You'll learn in about 5, 10, 15 minutes. I mean, it's a really quick lesson, so learn your training. It's good for you. Anyways, here's the campaign mode. There is about 9 maps. The favorite maps for me would probably have to be these 3 maps. Here be Dragons, the 3 Towers, and the Battle of Demeter. Really cool maps. Once you play it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. The other maps, I think they're good too, but they're not my favorite. Personally, these 3 are my favorite, and you'll see why. I'll show you one of them in a bit. There's aliens in the background, explosions, stuff going on. It's really cool to look at when you're playing the game. Personally, that's why they're my favorite. So I've beaten the militia part of the campaign, and that's how I got the unlock. The classic mode will actually give you, modes you want to play. You have attrition, last time standing, hardpoint, captured flag, pilot hunter, and the variety pack, which mixes up the modes for you. Now the card right here is actual little buffs you can do in the game. What you do is you basically choose the card you want, bring it to the game with you, and hit a button. Once you do that, the button itself, well, they'll give you, for while you're alive, you'll get the buff. You either, the ones I pick are Spider Sense, which is audible hearing warning when enemy players are nearby, so you'll get to hear that. The scoring hits on Spectre earned will give you XP, and the replace the primary weapon with more lethal Smart Pistol. That's what that does, so you get a better Smart Pistol buff. And you lose the buff as soon as you die, so that's pretty much that. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the pilot loadouts. The pilot loadouts, at the beginning of the game, you'll get preloaded pilots, about 3 classes you can pick from. But once you can actually edit your pilot, you can choose their primary weapons. There's a few weapons here and there, and each weapon has their own mods, so you can see from there the mods that they come with. Not a lot of variety of weapons, but there's quite a decent few. The Titan weapons are actually what you use when you're not in a Titan. To kill the Titan, there's 2 ways. You either have to use these weapons, or you have to jump on their back and start gunning their weak points. So I haven't used the other ones yet, but I can't wait once I level up. The tactical ability, you have cloak, stim, active radar pulse. So abilities you can use. On the PC version, it's the Q button. You press Q and then activate an ability. I always like to use cloak, to get away from things, to go invisible and just basically get away from being shot down. The ordnance are actually your grenades. You have frag grenades, arc grenades, satchel charges, and the arc mine. And then you have the tier kits. The tier kits are basically, there's tier 1 and tier 2. There's 2 different tiers. The tier 1 has enhanced parkour, where you can hang on the walls, explosive, power cell, running gun, quick reload, and stuff kit. You can't have 2 of them together, too bad, on 1 and 2. So you can't have stealth kit and enhanced parkour at the same time because they're 2 different kits, so it's kind of like But the other thing is tier 2 is dome battery shield. Most of it will affect your Titan on tier 2. So you have warp fall transmitter, you have guardianship. I kind of like this one from what I'm reading. It says targeting allows your auto Titan to engage enemies with much greater accuracy, because my Titan sucks when I send them around, so this makes it shoot better, I guess. When you're putting it on guard mode, or when you put it on follow mode, it'll shoot enemies better, because I've seen other people Titans at that level shoot me down really quick, so that's a good thing to get. Anyways, you can change the gender. It's unfortunate you can't really customize your character any way you want. They look the way they do. depending on which map the game you're on. So they all have their own look already. You're just a regular soldier. You don't really get to customize your character. So there's no lack of customization there if you want to really paint your character or be unique. There's not really any of that really. And the Titan loadouts, we'll take a look at that. Custom Titans. There's only 3 chases available in this game right now: the Atlas, the Strider, and the Ogre. I do like, you have to beat both campaign to unlock this one. The Ogre is really strong. It's the tank one. So each chases determines what type of Titan it is. Atlas, and they all have their core ability, which is a charge up skill they have. For example, if you press V for the core ability damage core, your weapons shoot stronger. For Strider, which is my personal favorite, you dash and you can keep dashing. There's no limit on it. You don't have to wait for boost recharge. So my favorite has always been Strider for that reason. It's easy because you can get shot down and die pretty quick since you're sacrificing defense for agility. So that's your, you can pick the chases, and then you can pick the primary weapon. These are the primary weapon. Ooh, I got a new one. I'm going to go ahead and pick the plasma railgun. And it's factory issue. And in tactical ability, you have electric smokes, which damages enemies around. You have vortex shield, and you have the particle wall. So these are your tactical ability. Ordnance, you have kind of like grenades, but you shoot missiles instead. Rocket salvo, slave warheads, cluster missile, and multi-target missile system. A lot of people hated the multi-target missile system in the beta, or for some reason, or was it slaved? I don't know which one it was, but people hated it. I'm pretty sure it was the slaved. People said the rocket salvo was better. I'm sorry, I went too far ahead of myself right there. We never reached level 32 in the beta. Anyways, the tier kit, nuclear ejection. Your Titan blows up and kills everything around it. Regen booster, fast auto loader, dash quick charger, tactical reactor. Tier 2 kits, you got auto eject, survivor, core extender, big punch, core accelerator. So these are basically all your basic tier kit that you can choose with your Titan. I'm gonna go ahead and pick nuclear eject and auto ejection, because usually when things blow up, I'm sitting right in the middle of it. So better to be safe than sorry, correct? If you're good at ejecting, then you don't need this. You can be a survivor and keep shooting until your Titan blows up. That way I can kill some people as soon as I die, and I like the dash core. Hopefully I can earn it during this round and show you what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is choose some burn cards. We'll go with smart gun. It's my favorite weapon anyways. What it does is it locks in on your enemy, and then you can just auto shoot, and the bullet will just land on them. So it's like an auto targeting gun basically. But on pilots, though, you have to keep aiming on them 3 times. You have to get 3 reticles on them in order for you to actually kill them. You can't just point at them and click and they'll die. No, it has to be 3 shots exactly. So it might take some time to lock on them to actually shoot them, which makes it a bit fair. It's a bit balanced. But sometimes people jump around a lot just to try to avoid those. So it's a very dangerous gun. Anyways, real quick, take a look at the options, show you what the PC options are. This is what I'm running it with. Every detail on high, the anti-aliasing on high, the texture filtering. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and play the campaign, and I'll try to reach the part of the map where I want to show you the game. And then from there, we'll below the cards and show some gameplay. Play the game, show some gameplay. But that's basically the game. With the campaign mode, you'll hear a little bit of backdrop for each map. The story of the game. That comes down to the story of the game. You'll hear a bit of background, text and audio about what's going on, and basically get involved in it. But it really wasn't really a great story generally, because a lot of people who played this, I heard on mic, they're like, was that the story? Was that it? Or what exactly just happened? And then other people are like, who cares? I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what shooter fans are like. They're just play the game and be like, who cares about the story? This is exactly how I felt too. I was too busy running and gunning to give a shit about the story. But personally, it's because the story wasn't great. That's why. It wasn't like an amazing story you really want to hear on. So if you like the story and you want to know, the background behind what's going on with the war and why we're at war, and go ahead and listen to it. Personal reference or preference. Anyways, I'm going to go fast forward to the map I like the most, Kirby Dragons. So what I'm going to do is cut the stream here, and then I'm going to go over to the next part of the stream where you're going to see this map. Personally, my favorite part of the map, when I saw this map, I was like, wow, the stuff going on in the map. But we'll talk, play the game, so give me 1 second. Alright, so fast forward, I'm at my favorite part of the game, campaign, where it starts a really cool map. and sometimes the team are unbalanced, but that's because the game isn't out for everyone yet. Currently, I gained 5 levels, so I'll try to show you a lot of this stuff as much as possible.
This is the 6th. We are approaching the first of 26 jump points to Tower Station Zulu. You have all been given Code Black 5 clearance for this operation. Understand that you are going to a hostile planet. It will try to kill you. The dog whistle tower of this site has not functioned for 20 years, so you will be exposed to the wildlife out there. When you make Planet 4, you will encounter flyers with beaks powerful enough to pierce 9-inch armor plating. You will see creatures so massive that they affect the calculation of jump coordinates. Do not allow these hazards to distract you from the mission at hand. The militia seeks to exploit the repulsor technology, and we cannot allow that to happen. Take control of all generator hardpoints, overload the tower, and scuttle the base. Graves out.
And that's pretty much campaign audio right there, and then you'll see a short scene. It's pretty cool. And you'll see the graphics. I mean, music is great. Voice acting is decent. The gameplay, however, I wish there was maps where it had more destructible, but the game, it is what it is. I mean, maybe for the future we'll see more destructible environments, which would be really cool, especially if you see Titans just plowing through buildings and environments and stuff. That would be awesome. But in this game, there's some destructible, and most of the map are basically very straightforward. It is what it is. You know, there's places Titans can go and places they can't. So I'll demonstrate some of the cool stuff also. And here we go. Let's game. Ready for this? And I'll kind of explain what's going on at the same time, what I'm trying to do.
Pilots, we got word the militia are trying to reverse engineer our repulsor technology. The old tower here was our prototype. Became the key advantage in colonizing worlds with hostile indigenous creatures. Our objective is to scuttle this facility before the militia learns too much about the tower. Fetch me into the hardpoints and we'll overload the core. That should do the trick. Ready up!
Oh yeah, alien dragons. So this is a hard point. We're gonna have to capture points to win the map. Alright. And you can tell which one is the AI and NPCs on the map. Smart pistol in action. You can tell which one is the NPC and AI by the blips on the map. The characters or pilots or players are actually these arrow pointers on the map, so you have to watch your map sometimes. Sometimes they don't show up depending on what kind of tier they have on. You see some of the parkour action. Wall jumping, double jump. Basically jump anywhere almost. That is definitely a player. And he got me. Got me good with the carbine. Titan's in 2 minutes, so we can't call our Titan it unless we kill enemies. Oh, I need to burn my card. Better auto pistol. Player down. Killing PCs or NPCs. Grunts. Earning points for killing players. And
We just captured hardpoint Bravo. Alpha is under attack.
got him.
We got Bravo.
Titan is up. I'm gonna call it down right now.
Just got Alpha.
Oh, watch, this is really cool. There's my Titan. Look at that effects. Boom! It's Titan time. So you either get on your Titan or have it stand by. I'm gonna get off of my Titan real quick. It's like an extension of yourself. It is now guarding. Nice. Oh! Got someone.
Bravo.
Invisible for a second. Around.
Pilot, you're approaching Bravo. Watch the hostile.
Follow me. Oh, I got shot by the same guy I killed earlier. Got me with a rifle. Good shot. It's a really fast, action-paced game, so... There's my Auto Titan. Go ahead and get on it. Start controlling my extension. And it's really easy to control them. I mean, it just feels like you're in a bigger machine, or a bigger person. Step on people. There's a Titan shooting at me. Uh-oh. Shield's going down, I got it. Oh god! Nuclear. I'm gonna blow up on it. Blow it up on it. There you go, nuclear explosion. And I died in the process. There we go. Not bad, I still got second place though. Titan missiles. That's an auto Titan. It's almost dead. You can see the health bar on the right side right there. Boom! And it's getting ready to die. The health degenerates slowly, so you have to finish it off. Try to get on this Titan and kill him. Ride the Titan! And shoot it down from the circuits. Jump off, get away. Ooh, it blew up. Didn't kill me though. I got the character riding it though. Another one! So you can kill it this way, but the player has to come out of their seat to actually kill you, or they have to throw these smokes. Be extra careful. There's no player around, I guess. Get away. Caught out my Titan. Titan's gonna die.
The militia are causing the pulses to analyze the tower's vulnerability. Whoever is behind this strategy is surprisingly clever for a human.
Yeah, well, if you can detect when the next one's coming, a little heads up will be nice, eh?
Can melee him at the end to completely kill him, and also you can drag the pilot out when the Titan is dying, so you can actually pull the pilot out, which is really cool to watch. Oh! Got hit. Using another burn card. Let's do it. Shot.
All the hard points are under enemy control. They're putting data from the base computer. Get me bets into a hard point so I can stop them and overload the core.
On top. Oh.
Sergeant, militia power rerouting detected.
They're everywhere.
Warning, the militia analysis of the tower is progressing faster than we can overload the core.
If you melee them from behind, they instantly die, so sneak up on someone, but
Let's go.
you can hack machines. Let's try hacking someone. Like this guy. There we go.
Your replacement time
Drone hack.
60 seconds.
We're losing Charlie.
That captures his point.
Bravo is ours, but we still need Alpha and Charlie to accelerate the reactor overload. Pilot, hardpoint Alpha is dead ahead. Get in there and fetch me into the terminal.
Be advised, your replacement time is getting ready in 15 seconds. Sergeant Bliss, we have been
Oh! So even though we lost, we can still get away. We just have to get to the
their analysis of the repulsor tower.
just have to get to the evac points. Evac point is right there. There's a timer when it'll arrive, so we have to be extra careful.
All pilots, you heard the tin can. Head for the evac point. Mission terminated.
Vice Admiral Graves, I believe the militia has enough data on the repulsor tower to formulate a means of exploiting its weaknesses. Your orders, sir.
Spyglass, notify IMC Airbase Sierra. They're about to come under attack.
Dropship has arrived. Commencing evacuation procedures.
Get on the dropship. We gotta get away from here.
How did you know the cannon would come here for the
No! How did I miss?
Bliss?
I didn't get away. Died.
15 years
Once you die, at the end,
we were on the other side.
that's it.
Then what's next? All the plans
I don't get away.
in place.
So if you get away, you get some points. If you don't, you don't. You really die. So it's a fun concept when you lose. So that was just one of the good maps. I'm gonna play another one, and I'm gonna shut up and just play. I'll let you see. But overall, if you like this type of gameplay, you'll like it a lot. You'll keep playing it nonstop. I mean, even though the multiplayer doesn't really have servers, you connect with each other, 6 versus 6. It's a very interesting game. It's fun to play. It's really fun. But overall, I can see myself getting bored with it over time by playing it too much. So I'll play it casually, just to, keep it going for me.
Attention on deck. This is Vice Admiral Graves. The entire militia fleet is holding at a rally point beyond attack distance from the Demeter Gateway. They are still vastly outnumbered by the dedicated reserve fleet stationed at the airbase on the 4th moon. I believe this airbase will be their next target. Sergeant Bliss?
The militia first fleet didn't make the trek to the boneyard for the supply.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.
Trying to find a way to take down the dog whistle towers. The airbase depends on these to keep the creatures out. Now, despite the losses they took, we have to assume they found a way to take down the towers. If they did, that's just a domino they'll need.
Sergeant Bliss will coordinate a protective force on the ground, assigned explicitly to the towers. All pilots, you will engage any militia infantry you encounter at the airbase. No one gets through. Graves out.
Didn't want to interrupt the man talking, so thanks for watching. And remember to game on. Check out my other games. Check out my stream. If you want to know more about games, feel free to ask me. Wait till I actually beat the game or play for a couple hours. I'm gonna go ahead and go pick up Dark Souls 2 after this match real quick. So we'll play this one and show you, pay attention to details in this. It's pretty cool to watch the aliens in the background and the firefight going. So it feels really nice to be in this sort of environment. I mean, the game has the immersion is there, but it just misses a bit more. But enjoy.
Attention, this is Vice Admiral Graves to all personnel. A militia attack on this base is imminent. Prepare for hostile Titanfall. There are strong indications that they intend to destroy the repulsor towers at the heart of this facility. The militia will do anything to destroy these towers. If we lose, there's nothing to protect this place from the elements. Now let's go kick some ass. Graves out.
This is a battle of attrition. Take out all militia forces.
Attention all personnel. Militia insurgents are attacking the base. Attention all personnel. Militia insurgents are attacking the base.
We have to find some cover! Copy that!
access the North Tower. Scanning is sporadic and unreliable due to interference and the thickness of the blast walls.
Copy that, Spyglass. I'm sending a separate team to deal with the covert element. All pilots, stay focused on the main invasion force.
Titan is ready to drop. Signal when ready.
Sir, the militia have taken out the North Tower. Whoever's out there is good.
Have your intercept team cut hard to the east tower and set up an ambush. Don't let them pursue directly. All other pilots, stay on the main invasion force in case they make an attempt on the main tower.
Team in the tunnels by the east tower. One of them's running for it. Female, she's been hit in the arm and leaving a hell of a blood trail. My men are in pursuit.
Sergeant Blisk, I am detecting instability in the east tower.
This damn thing's coming down, Spyglass. They have some kind of device. Somehow it destabilizes the tower.